Let's talk about worship. For those of us who are in the charismatic Pentecostal circle, when we talk about worship, we talk about the worship session of the service, which is part of the service where we sing slow beat songs that are slightly emotional in tune. But I've always known that worship is not limited to that. As a matter of fact, some of the songs that we sing as worship songs in church are actually not even worship songs. I recently heard my pastor teaching and he defined worship. And then I also read from scriptures. I had an understanding of what worship is. And his definition of worship was like, worship is a disposition of your heart. It is not necessarily about the song you're singing. And it made a lot of sense to me. It is that disposition that leads to an expression in different ways, which songs is one of them. I was also reading the book of Exodus, where the Bible says God is a jealous God. And I realized that worship also is attention. What you give attention to is actually your object of worship. And by that definition, it means that some people are worshiping social media. Some people are worshiping their jobs. Some people are worshiping their business. Why is what you give attention to a form of worship? What you give attention to become your object of affection. What you give your attention to can stop you from your worship to God. So the next time you are thinking about worship, think about the thing that consumes the most of your attention. If your attention is on God, you're worshiping God. Some people unknowingly are worshiping the devil because in their Christian walk, they are more conscious of the devil in their daily lives than they are conscious of God. If you are living your life thinking about what the devil is doing and not about what God is doing, you might just be an idol worshiper worshiping the devil, not knowing. What you worship is what you give your attention to and what becomes the object of your affection. Let God be the object of your attention. I hope you learned something about worship today. See you on my next video.